Question 8 of applications of trigonometry, of the application to the trigonometry project says Tara lets out a 64 feet string on her kite. Bill is standing an unknown distance away from Tara, with the kite flying in the air somewhere between them. From Tara, the angle of elevation is 70. Somehow we know that the angle formed by the kite string and the kite's sight line to Bill is 52 degrees. How far apart are Bill and Tara to the nearest feet? Okay, so let's just draw a triangle first to kind of get a visualization of what we need to do. So we know that Tara, let's just say she's right here, let out a string of 64 feet on her kite. The kite is somewhere between her and Bill, so that means that's probably going to be right here in the middle. From Tara, the angle of elevation is 70 degrees. And we know that the angle that's formed by the kite string and the line of sight to Bill is 52 degrees. So across from here, this will be 52. So now we have to find out how far Bill is from Tara based on this information. So this looks like angle side, right? And with angle side, it makes me think that's law of sine, which says that's angle A over side A equals angle B over side B, which equals angle C over side C, right? And so, since this is a form of law of sine, we can then figure out that we can now figure out what is the missing angle to help us find the distance between these two, right? And so 70 plus 52 is 122, and 180 minus 122 equals 58 degrees. So that's the missing angle of the kite between them. Okay, so the kite creates an angle of 58 degrees to the ground between those two, line of sight and the kite string. Okay, so since we know this, we can now use law of sine to figure out the missing side length. So sine 52 over 64 equals sine 58 over x. Right? So from here we can cross multiply, and then we'll figure out that this will be how our formula look like. So x times sine 52 equals 64 times sine 58. Okay, so now we have to isolate the x. So divide by sine 52. So over sine 52. Now let's input this into a calculator. So 64 times sine 58 divided by sine 52 will lead to us getting x equals 68.88. But from here, we have to stop and remember that the question is asking for us to round to the nearest inch. This would mean that we'll round up because the decimal is over 0.5, which means that the answer will be 69 feet. So Tara and Bill are 69 feet away from each other. 69 feet away from each other.